Okay, basically what we've got here is the basis for a little shelf across the top of the door. It's tall enough where I can walk in and out without hitting my head, but I can still reach up there. And when I was at the lumber yard, they pulled a couple of coils out of the pile. This is a good example. It's just a board that's not cut to a full inch. And rather than throw them in the coil pile, I just threw them in my truck. So I'm going to cut up a couple of these coils and floor that. And then when I take down those Christmas things that are out on the front, I can slide them right up in there and they'll be out of sight and they won't bother anybody, and they'll be there for next Christmas if Honey Baby wants to use them again. And what I'll do outside is I'll go ahead and board this up. I'm going to put my little angle board on each side to make it pretty and come up and fit that angle. But I'll board it up across there and make a little slantwise door. And then I'll make my doors in here, and I don't need a door that goes all the way to the ceiling because that's just extra space and extra wood. I'll be using the same amount of wood, but I don't have to swing that big door open. I can have a smaller door here, which will make it easier to open. And that place will be closed and protected up there, and the little reindeers and angels, they'll have a summer home, kind of like going to the beach for the summer, except they'll be here in the shed instead. That's the way that's going to go. So, that's it. I'm going to cut that coil up into some slices, and we'll just set them up there. Maybe I should talk about this here too. Honey Baby asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I told her I wanted some good pencils. I find if you use regular pencils, you break them. I put them in my back pocket, sit down in the pickup truck, break them, or I break the leads out of them. So I said, get me some carpenter pencils. So she did. She got me these, and I sharpened up a bunch of them, and oh, I just love that. Just love having good stuff to work with. It makes all the difference in the world. Okay, there's my start. So out of each one of these boards, I can get 4 of those. And I know I've got another coil in this pile, probably right on the bottom over there. So I'm going to shift this pile over till I find it. Cut it up, that'll give me another 4. I'll be almost to the end by then. Maybe another board or 2, and we can call it good. So I'll cut another one. I'll sort through the pile first, and then we'll do some more sawing. That gives me a pretty good start. I don't think I'm going to cut another one because by the time I build the doors and all, I'm liable to have scrap pieces that long that I can fit in up there. When I went to sort through my coil pile, the first board I picked up was one that was split, so I used it. So what I'll do now, it's kind of funny, I was in the back room a while ago, and Honey Baby had a couple of old rubber rafts that she had I don't know, somebody given her, or she'd found them, or I don't know, they came, maybe they're old ones that she used to have. But she said, are these going to be any good for anything? I said, yeah, we can, I can pump them up and patch them up and make them work if kids want to use them, you know, in the lake this year. So I was thinking I could throw those rubber rafts right up on top of there, throw the reindeers on top of that, and then we get the rafts out of the way and the reindeers. And who knows, I might find other stuff to stick up there. So that's a good start. I may even close that end in today. I'll mess with that a little bit.